So gold and silver definitely have settled back down. I know a lot of people were calling for gold and silver to have a bit of a sell-off, and we saw it. And again, I have a problem with those that call gold a safe haven, silver a safe haven. Yes, it's a hedge against the US dollar, perhaps US economy and strength in the US. But by no means, when you look at silver falling 30% in a day, gold falling over 10% in a day, is that really a safe haven? I think people, when they say safe haven, they think of reduced volatility. And by no means do these materials offer a safe haven or less volatility. In fact, I think they offer more volatility. They just act perhaps as a safe haven against the US dollar. But volatility is definitely there. And we have a couple of charts that will show the volatility on gold first. Here, let's pull up our first chart. There you have it. It is a chart over the last, let's call it 6 months. You see the run up there all the way to past 5,500. I know gold was flat today. It's trading in and around 5,000. It actually dropped from 5,500 all the way to 4,700 in a very short period of time. We have a 3-month chart, or actually a 1-month chart of gold. We can put that up, and that clearly shows that a huge sell-off of gold. It shows that above 5,250. I will tell you it got above 5,500 and a sell-off, and now it's trading in and around 5,000. A lot of people asking me about silver. You see, silver has usage, more usage than gold. It is used in manufacturing. It is used in solar. It is used in offering different technology. It is used there. So it does have usage. It does have industrial usage, but gold doesn't have much usage at all other than jewelry. So people have been talking about silver. Well, here's a chart of silver. It's had a tremendous run. I remember when silver was $30, $40, and it got above $100 at one point. But you see on the far right-hand side, and let's pull up a chart, our next chart, which is a 1-month chart of silver. Look at that decline, a more than 30% decline in one day. So what's the bottom line with silver and gold? Should you consider buying it? Well, yes, the U.S. is struggling with debt levels. They're struggling with the idea that they're not paying off their debt, and the whole Western world, I think, has the same problems. The Fed looks to cut rates this year at some point, so take down interest rates, which will affect the US dollar, bring that down further. So is it possible we could see higher levels for gold, for silver, for pretty much anything priced in US dollars? The answer is yes. But as a bull on the US dollar over the long term and the US economy, the US markets, I find it very hard to own gold. Yes, you may want to own gold as a part of a diversified portfolio, but to be a true hedge, you're going to need to own 40% in gold, in silver. And I just don't think anybody is equipped to do that from a risk standpoint, from a volatility standpoint. So as part of a diversified portfolio, yes, you want to own some of this, but no more than that. I still would not consider it a core part of any portfolio.